After your long adventures in The Legend of Zelda, you'll always encounter a final boss, an ultimate challenge of the skills developed over your journey. But which of these battles is the best? That's what we're finding out today. I'm TKbreezy, and I'm presenting the Magic Meter Best Final Boss Fight. Malladus. The final battle of the Spirit Tracks begins as you chase down the Demon Train in the Dark Realm. Track him down and blast him with your trusty cannon. We board the locomotive and begin a fight against Chancellor Corps, but full disclosure, this part of the fight, not very fun. But it's okay because the next phase has you square up against the beast form of Malladus, distracting him and partnering up directly with Zelda to deal that final blow. This spot belongs to Spirit Tracks for the collaboration between hero and princess. It's just too much fun. Shadow Nightmares. The past comes to hunt our venerable hero in the closing moments of Link's Awakening. In the Windfish Egg, you'll square off against 6 different forms of this mysterious, shadowy figure. The Zol, Aghanim, Moldorm, Ganon, Lanmola, and the brand new Deathel. You'll have to not only use your sword, but magic powder, the bow, and more to defeat this one. And one of our favorite Easter eggs, if you happen to have the boomerang, you can defeat the final phase in a single hit. Now that's powerful. Ganon from the Ocarina of Time. In the Ganondorf battle in this title, you lose your ability to Z-target. This leads you to line up your shots the best you can and reflect the Prince of Thieves' energy blast. But even after a few light arrows to the chest, Ganon just isn't quite finished. He emerges from the ruins of his collapsed castle for one more assault, transforming into the Dark Beast Ganon. This time, you will not have your Master Sword. This fight is sometimes hard to see due to how actually dark the battle arena is, but it doesn't last long. Ganon is defeated and you reign supreme as the hero of time. Demise. Even if it isn't as complex as the others on this list and only uses the sword, the battle is absolutely legendary. The ultimate test of swordplay and your Wii Motion Plus. Dodging Demise attacks is difficult, but makes every hit of your own all the more satisfying. Once you get into the second phase, you'll have to catch the lightning on your sword, which is absolutely over the top. Paired with an absolutely driving musical theme, this duel will keep you on the edge of your seat until the final satisfying stab. Ganon from A Link to the Past. This one is an absolute classic. You drop blindly into the Pyramid of Power, only to discover Ganon's already there, ready to fight. You'll be dodging trident attacks as he teleports around the room, but that's not where it stops. Ganon employs his technique of darkness, which forces you to keep the torches in the room lit to even do damage. With some precise hits and a few silver arrows, the Demon King falls and you recover the Triforce from his evil claws. Vaati from the Minish Cap. Now here's a multi-stage battle worth remembering. You face off against the evil Picori Vaati, now a powerful wind sorcerer. His 3 forms include the wizard with many eyeball shields, a giant eye monster, and then that same eye monster, but with spooky arms. You utilize multiple weapons, including the Cane of Pocky, to destroy this devilish fiend and bring back peace to the land. This boss isn't easy either, so if you think Minish Cap is a cakewalk, you might want to reevaluate. Ganondorf from the Wind Waker. The final battle of the Wind Waker starts with 3 forms of Puppet Ganon. These trio of phases test your knowledge of your item inventory, and not to mention your pure aiming talent. But the true ultimate clash comes after, when you're facing off against the King of Evil, Ganondorf himself. In this fight, you'll do one-on-one sword combat, dodging his surprisingly swift swings and getting in a few parries of your own. This encounter got a number 4 spot though for the mirror shield reflect of the light arrow, culminating in a vicious stab right through Ganondorf's cranium. It's brutal, unexpected, and just so legendary. Thunderbird in Link's Shadows. Great Palace in the Adventure of Link is full of terrifying enemies, but none quite as fearsome as the Grand Thunderbird. He flies right in, shooting fireballs at you and swooping right into your hitbox. He's also completely invulnerable until you unleash the Thunder spell on him. It's then up to Link to bob and weave, striking Thunderbird's face until he falls to the ground. And that's it. You win, right? Nope. Link's own shadow comes in to fight as one more final test. It's surprising and one of gaming's earliest final boss twists. That said, you can definitely apply a little cheese to this one. It's not a hard fight at all. Majora. Wait, Skull Kid was being possessed? What a twist! Majora's Mask itself comes alive in its full namesake battle. The music draws you in, cause this conflict is creepy to the max. This fight has 3 absolutely intense forms: Mask, Incarnation, and Wrath, each more terrifying than the last. You'll have to use various transformations to get the upper hand. You'll even have to avoid these scary Beyblades. Of course, if you come into this fight with one certain mask, it's not too bad at all. The Twilight Princess Gauntlet. This entire video, we've avoided using one word because we felt it was best reserved for this #1 spot. Twilight Princess' final boss gauntlet begins with Princess Zelda herself being possessed. This leads into the Dark Beast Ganon taking form, and then, just when you think it's over, you still have to duel Ganondorf himself, both on horseback and in hand-to-hand swordplay. Every phase builds upon the last and requires you to show a grasp of the game's many facets. The music is dynamic, pushing you into the action, and the plot of the game is incorporated seamlessly. It's near impossible to find a fault with this final boss. It's satisfying all the way up to the last strike. I'm TKbreezy. You can find me on Twitter at TKbreezy and also Twitch at twitch.tv/TKbreezy, as well as other social medias, but those are the two biggest ones. So definitely come hang out and watch some of the streams. Thanks for having me.